Hi everyone, welcome to yoga. Let's just start with some hip circles. I thought it would be nice to say hi and just do some of our warm-ups. So I'm just going to start with hips coming forward, inhale, exhaling, hips come around and back. So nice. I've been missing doing this with you all, and so I thought it would just be a lovely way to move our bodies and brighten our perspectives just with a few of our warm-ups. Still inhaling as the hips come forward and exhaling around and back. Nice breath on the movement. Inhaling and exhaling. Hi everyone. I've got the requisite colors on. I thought it would be an opportune moment to do some yoga with some good friends. I miss you all. Good, let's change the direction of the hips. I hope you're all doing the home version of the game. Inhaling, forward come the hips. Exhaling around and back. And you could place the hands on the back for more support, both physically and emotionally. Or let the hands be down, loose at the sides for a sensation of more openness, freedom. Still inhaling as the hips come forward. And exhale around and back. And we'll do things like figure out the lighting and the sound as we go forward. But I just thought, why not play with Zoom a little bit or YouTube? We all might be a little zoomed out, but here's a video you can do in your own time if you just want to pause in your day. Good, so then I'm just going to let the hips spiral back to center. Yeah. And up come the shoulders. We'll take our shoulder rotations. Inhaling, the shoulders come up. Exhale around and down. Inhaling up. Exhale, relax. Down come the shoulders. And you just match it to your own breath in your own time. So welcome to my living room. It turns out it's quite handy to not own a coffee table. So I just put my mat down and we've got a studio, which is why I have it that way to begin with. I like to just do yoga. I haven't figured out a use for a coffee table yet, really. I just pile pillows on the floor for friends. Good. And when that side, that direction feels complete, then we'll change directions, still inhaling as the shoulders come up. Exhale around and down. So we're just getting back a little taste test here of our lovely yoga from my teacher Mary Ann and her teacher Baba Hari Das, who lived till his 90s in Santa Cruz, and he's originally from India. So we're tapping into something nice and stood the test of, at least 4,000 years. Yoga's been around a while, so there must be something to it. Good, and then when you're ready, you just let the shoulders come down, stay nice and low and relaxed. Yeah, and then let's draw the shoulders up toward the ears, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And slowly let the shoulders down. Good. Inhaling up. Come the shoulders toward the ears. squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And when it gets a little achy, you just slowly let it down like water out of a fish tank. Yeah. And we'll take that one more time. Shoulders up. Squeeze. This is supposed to be good for the immune system. And then all in one audible breath, you can let it out. Good. And then let's just wiggle the hands, sort of let them be, let the fingers and the hands just be almost like the wrists are kind of rubbery. You just let them go. And then you let that stop and notice if you feel any tingling or sparkling in the hands. Good. And now inhale. Bring the hands to the tops of the thighs. And in exhaling, just come down into that letter L. Any amount, doesn't matter how far. You don't get extra points for touching your toes, just wherever you feel an interesting, sustainable stretch. And breathe into that back body, into the kidneys, the adrenal glands seated at the top of the kidneys. Get nice nourishment from that breath and the oxygen. Couple more breaths. Good, and then I micro bend the knees. I come up to standing once again. Good. And how about, let's take that. We're going to scoop the hands up the front. And then exhale. That was inhale there. Exhale at the heart. Pause the hands. And then I'm going to inhale there again at the heart. And then exhale, press the palms to the side of your body. Sort of like you're trying to press out of a cardboard box. Creating your space. Yes. And then you just let that go. Float the hands down as if through water. And we'll take it one more time. Draw them up center. Exhale at the heart. Inhale at the heart. And exhale, press palms to the sides. Sort of like breaking out of your telephone booth. Like Superman or Superwoman. My teacher would say to do this when you feel like you need a moment or some space for yourself. Yeah. And then the hands float on down. And just notice how you feel for a sec just after that. If that's all you have time for, you can shut off the video and get on with your day. It's just so nourishing, any amount. Any amount. So now I'm going to take the feet wide. Yeah. And I'm just going to come down slowly, slowly. Hands sort of like an umpire. And making sure everything in your body feels comfortable and good. And if anyone is working with hamstrings that need healing or anything like that, you always just bend the knees and don't listen to the teacher. Yeah? You take care of your body. And if it sounds good, we're just going to draw the hands down to the floor. And again, we might have to play with the camera down the way. But what we're doing here is that wide stance, downward dog. And so hands are pressed, palms to the floor in front of you, and you just rock back and forth. Inhale slightly, the hips come forward. Exhale, hips come back. Just like that porch swing, real easy and relaxed. Good. Just taking your own pace and your own time to explore the movement. Getting into that low back, so nice. Good, and then I'm going to heel toe the feet back to center. And just come down to hands and knees into table pose. Yeah. And let's do our cat-cow. We're just going to inhale, draw the breastbone forward. Tip the tailbone up. And then round the back like a Halloween cat. Exhale. Inhale, arch. And it might not look like much, but you can feel it. And exhale, round the back. Inhaling, arch. You tip the tailbone and the breastbone up. And exhaling, round the back. Good. And wiggle your hips like a dog. Choose what kind of dog you want to be. Good. And then maybe you can come down into a child's pose and just breathe into the back body. And your arms can be outstretched in front of you or hands by the heels and just rest for a breath or two. Slowing down in your day. Good. And then pressing back up to the table pose and come to a seated position. Good. This is so fun. I'm picturing all of your lovely faces as I do this so that I can enjoy it myself. And let's just take one knee bent, one leg out. And I'm just going to fix the camera real quick here, maybe improve the floor moment. There we go. So I'm going to take one knee bent and one leg straight. Inhale, center. And exhaling around toward that bent leg and toward that long lengthened leg and then up. You know, and just this, if all you have time for is 2 minutes of rotations, you just sit on the floor for a sec, you'd be surprised how much refreshment it'll give the body and the heart and mind. Just sort of reset for a sec. Inhaling up, exhale around the horizon. Nice little stretches all the way around so that we're not striving in any one place, which is the beauty of rotations. And around. Good. And come to center, just pause. Nice, and then let's switch, draw the straight leg in, bent leg lengthens, and we'll inhale in the center. And exhale around toward that bent knee. And up. My modern dance teacher in Berkeley sent us a 20-minute video of the warm-up we do in class. And I've done modern dance. I did it for 8 years a long time ago and recently got back to it. And she just did this lovely gift of sending us a tiny video. And it inspired me to just say hi to you all, do something similar. And I know you know a lot of this stuff, but it's nice sometimes to let go of the reins and just listen to someone else tell you the next lovely movement that you have the choice to dive into and be delicious in it for just a moment in your day. So inhaling still as you come up to center. And exhale around toward the bent knee, around the horizon, and up. And inhaling and exhaling. Good. Nice. And then let's take the other knee in, lengthen one leg. And let's just do a couple rowboats and then we'll wrap it. We'll call it a day for a sec here. But I just thought how fun we can just say hi and do a little of our rowboats. So just do the rockabye baby with the bent leg knee. And then clasping the hand around the hands around that foot, and we go inhaling up with the foot, exhaling down and around. Inhaling up. So nice. Exhale down, around. And sometimes when we practice our yoga, inhaling up, there's a moment where you can almost feel your body downshift. And it's such a treat. Inhaling up. Some days you might notice not much, but other days you might go, oh, okay. We're back in the body. Good. Maybe an audible sigh when you feel like it. Inhaling up. Exhale down and around. Good, and then pause, and we'll just rockabye baby that one. I'm trying to figure out a good angle for this so that you can see something like this. It's a new thing. I'm having fun playing with the camera and the sound and things. It'll be fun to play. Good, let's take the hands clasp around the foot and inhale, up comes the foot. Exhale, round and down. We're going the opposite direction, and if you don't remember which way you went, it's a good sign you were relaxed, and that's what the hope is anyway. Inhaling up. Exhaling around and down, and you can make these circles as big or as small as you want. If you do them smaller down low, it's a little more energy raising, and if you do them bigger, they're a little more of a slower energy in the body. And so you can play and see how you feel. Inhaling still as we're coming up, and exhale around and down. Good. Good, and then one more rockabye baby. Nice. And let that just rest on the floor. Feel your whole body connected to the earth here. Just seated on the floor, just that can help you feel more connected to your body and to the earth. And then just relax and maybe rub the foot if you want to get a little massage for a sec. Good. And always feel free, you can put on a little soft music in your own room. If you'd like to accompany with a little bit of something you like to listen to, good. And then let's switch side, draw the straight leg in, release the other one out, and we'll just take our one hand maybe on the foot, one on the knee. I like it that way. Some people just hold the ankle. Whatever feels good to your body. Good. And then I'm going to clasp the hands around that foot. And inhaling, it comes up. Exhale around and down. Isn't it fun seeing everyone's animals in their Zoom videos? I love it. I love it. My cat walks by and just her tail is like you just see it go down, at the horizon of the screen. Okay. Inhaling up, Exhale around and down. Inhaling up. And exhale. And just letting yourself luxuriate, go at your own pace. You don't have to look at my pace. It's just one option. Good. And then take that rock-a-bye baby, that lovely porch swing. I just talked to an acquaintance who's going to move to South Dakota. I have to have a little conversation with you all. I'm so used to doing that. Anyway, South Dakota sounded all right. And another family friend is going to Maine. So green there, yeah? So hands clasp, and we'll go the other way, inhaling up. But I can hear you all saying, just wait till winter. I know. Inhaling up. And exhale down and around. But they showed this little video of Maine with these new age music. And it was so soothing. It was wonderful. I'll take a little mini vacation on YouTube any day. Inhaling up. So you can just type in Maine and see somewhere green. Good. Maybe one or two more, whatever your body is calling for. Exhaling down. And just take that side to side, nice and juicy in the hips. Good for lubricating the joints. Good. Good, and then let that come down for a landing and just massage the foot just for a sec. You can give yourself just a little pick-me-up just by doing that. Good. You can let that go. And there's your 20-minute class. Drawing the hands into your chest center. And just take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. Just noticing your weight on the earth. Feel yourself on the planet, feeling supported. And may we live like the lotus at home in the muddy waters. Thank you all. I love you. Ciao.